When you're in personal development, people will question your integrity all the time. What is behind what you're here to do? And it's common, it's relentless, and it's normal. So what do you do when someone actually is calling you out, lack of trust, or you're a shonky or whatever? What do you do with that? How do you handle it? Well, being a person who's been in the development sphere for 22 years, I've had enough people attacking me to sink a ship, right? I've had enough people on a massive island saying to me that you've been the transition of my personal life. So I get far more weight on the other side. And I had a guy, his name's Ante, he said to me, 95% of the time people have your back, and then 5% you have people who are, I'll just call it out, wankers. So the wankers are the ones that are not going to take personal responsibility for the choices that they make, and the ones that will have your back will actually be grateful for the care and dedication that you're giving them at the time. So look, if someone calls out your integrity, what's really, really important for you to do is think about, especially if you own it, and Laura, you're watching this and I know you do. So if you do own integrity and you're sitting in that and someone calls you out, look at the pieces, find things that are there for you to improve it. The thing is, what I suggest you really do is get the sheer numbers of stats that actually are far outweighing the person or the people that might be calling you out as a dick. Because you know what? I guarantee you, if you're living in an integrity-based life, there'll be far more people on that scale, and there'll be 95% of people backing you and knowing who you are, what you stand for, and what matters. And that's one thing that I know. When someone calls me out, I get that, from being in personal development for such a long time. I used to get really sitting in that place where I'd just be thinking this must be true, and now I just think stats. So many people think the opposite. So please, guys, if you're sitting more and more in integrity, stand for what people are telling you you're great at, rather than actually what you're not, and you'll start really improving yourself on a jet rather than a small boat. All right, see you guys.